SoHo, meaning south of Houston Street, is a neighborhood in Lower Manhattan known for loft spaces, art galleries, and more recently some of the best shopping in all of New York City. SoHo is bound by Houston Street to the north, Lafayette Street to the east, Canal Street to the south, and 6th Avenue to the west. SoHo boasts the greatest collection of cast-iron architecture in the world. SoHo's historic roots date to the mid-19th century when cast iron was discovered as a material that was cheap, flexible, yet sturdy enough to use to build decorative building facades. Approximately 250 cast iron buildings stand in New York City, and the majority of them are in SoHo. Ever since factories moved out of the city in the 60s and 70s, these SoHo cast iron buildings have been home to some of the most sought-after loft spaces for both residency and business. SoHo is one of the most unique shopping areas in the world. With everything from art stands on the street to high-end boutiques, SoHo is to exceed everybody's expectations. Designer stores line West Broadway, Prince, and Spring Streets, while larger chains such as H&M, Banana Republic, and Uniqlo lure shoppers up and down Broadway. This area has become a haven for those looking to spend a day shopping and wearing the latest looks in New York City. Plenty of food and drink options make their home in SoHo. Try the lobster rolls at Ed's Lobster Bar, traditional French bistro fare at Balthazar, Joe's Dairy for the famous smoked mozzarella, or one of the first and most popular pizzerias in the city, Lombardi's in East SoHo. You have a sweet tooth? Check out the cookies, scones, and of course tarts at Once Upon a Tart. SoHo is a perfect destination for any drinking occasion, with its local pubs, stylish lounges, and elegant wine bars. Whether it's a pint of Guinness or a fancy martini, SoHo will serve it up. The Mercer Kitchen, Pegu Club, and the Dutch all provide high-end cocktails. And if dancing is your thing, bring your friends to SOBs in West SoHo and break it down to live Brazilian, Latino, and hip-hop tunes. SoHo's location, the appeal of lofts as living spaces, its architecture, and its hip reputation as a haven for artists make it one of the most popular neighborhoods to reside in New York City. So if you want to see or to be seen, SoHo is the place to live. So check out our listings at www.arderny.com to find out how our passion brings you home.